I think we're all ready to say we're ready to go. If I'm being completely honest, I'm still kind of waking up. Took a fat nap earlier. Also, let me look at the names again. Oh, Team Croc and Majin Monsters. So I guess left side is gonna be Croc. Right side is gonna be Majin. Majin. I like monsters, but no. Majins. I'm gonna stick with Majin. Majin and Crocs and Team Croc. Honestly, both of those are easy to say, but I feel like I'm gonna slur Majin a lot more. Just because it sounds like a Mahjong. I don't know, dude. Anyway. Still getting one more person in. All of this together. Alright, since we're waiting. Still got one more person coming in, so for now, you're gonna enjoy doom scrolling with me for a second. Okay, what is this first thing, dude? Hold on.
Almost I'm missing when I'm in the vicinity of you two.
Oh, thanks.
You're not eating that, are you?
Fucking disgusting!
Great cat. Shall I give you one too?
I don't want your spit-ridden meatball!
Chicken meatball.
Chicken meatball pie! Childish.
What do you know, childish?
Excuse me?
I am the childish witch.
That reminds me, I gotta watch
That's like very into
Real Life.
and stuff.
Diddy
Real
ass
Life?
witch,
Is it
bro.
Real Life? I'm stupid. I'm gonna watch it again.
Why does she look like that? She looks stupid.
Hey,
Yeah, that outfit sucks.
oh. As I was saying. What do you know, childish? Perhaps you should spend a day in their shoes.
Why is this video so long?
I just think some whimsy and joy in your life would ease some get.
Wait, what?
I was there when we had nothing. Nothing. What do y'all have now? Nigga, we got two, bro.
Oh yeah, I forgot Nick's one.
Huh?
In New
You
York.
single? No? Okay. You married? You married? Okay. Why you take so long? Because when she see the video, she gonna ask you.
That's crazy.
Well, you know what we gotta do? Call her. Thank you. Oh, she pretty, man. I'd have been my ass at home.
Hello?
Hello? Hey.
Yes.
Hey, Shay, how you doing? This is Mojo Brooks, man. I'm down here at the,
Oh, Lord.
Hey, well, hold on. Why you ain't come to the show tonight?
Because we have 4 kids?
Okay. He told you he was coming to the show?
Yeah, he's with his friends from school.
What friends?
She's
Huh?
start.
I'm not starting.
I got a good husband.
You do got a good husband, but I don't think you know who he here with. All right, well, okay, if you know who he there with, say their name.
James, Heidi, Lucia.
And you leaving one more.
Okay. Who I'm leaving out?
Ashley.
That's great.
You ain't know who Ashley was, is you? Hold on, Ashley. I'm finna put you on the phone. Come here. Get you.
How you doing?
Hold on. If you fuck this up, I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass. Do you understand me? Don't matter what his name is.
I don't know the name. I can't turn around and not say the name. Right.
You Jamaican?
That's crazy.
Never mind. Give me the phone back. Hell nah, man. All right, he being good. We'll talk to you later. Bye. I ain't heard shit she said. All I heard was jerk chicken. I'm like, never mind. Get the fuck out of here.
All right, we're all good to go. Thank you for doom scrolling with me. Looking pretty simple here. Blue Croc, Majin, Red. Looks like we're starting off with Burn T'Challa as our first map. I'm gonna close my door, bro. I traded your back. Sorry. Ooh. Also, I forgot to get a shorter microphone wire. So if you hear this a lot, if you hear that a lot, I'm so sorry. Completely forgot to get a shorter wire that doesn't move around as much. But let's go. Got the game ready. Alrighty. Got a team full of Jeffs. Harambe. Doesn't it sound like they're saying Harambe here? Harambe. 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 I didn't have that much of an appreciation for the Rivals music until I turned it all the way up for streams like this. Because first off, it makes really good background music. And it's just hype the entire time. Like, this is cool. Both Gambit bands and both Cyclop protections. With the Star-Lord band on Crocster. Kind of wondering what they're aiming for, especially on Burn T'Challa this time around. At least in the last couple of matches, I haven't seen Burn T'Challa randomly picked for domination. I've only seen Hell's Heaven, other ones, Krakoa, and Celestial Husk. I don't know, I haven't seen this map before. So I'm wondering what type of composition both teams are going to offer for us today. But a lot of the same bands from any other game, same Gambit band, same kind of band for their team and then protect for their team, especially with that rocket ban and rocket protection by Crocster. Didn't know Rocket Raccoon was meta this time around. You know, despite, and I think, okay, I'm not even gonna finish that, but I just feel like in regular play, Rocket Raccoon and Strange don't get banned a lot. I don't know, like in like regular comp or like ranked. I don't know. You never see those type of bans. Got a Phoenix Protect and a Luna ban. Luna bans on both sides.
Pick your hero.
Both sides don't want to deal with a Luna, Gambit, or a Cyclops ban. They also banned Groot for both sides. The only varying difference between the two is the Rocket and Star-Lord ban. Alrighty. I really like this beginning part. Is she shooting mines over? Penny, what are you up to? So is this an actual lineup, Penny? Seems to be. I really want to see what that lands, dude. But my camera's not fast enough. Oh, okay. Lands right here. Oh, no way! I've never seen that lineup before. It's amazing. Nice initial pick by our Penny there. Already starting off with a 6v5. So it might be looking like easy pickings for Crocster right now. Yeah, they already pushed out their DPS. And almost kills that, does kill him. They're already down one player, but it looks like their supports are getting a lot of pressure right now. Did manage to take out both tanks. And has kind of just pushed back the rest of the team for this next fight. Okay. Nice initial pick by Cyclops. Got both DPS off the board. Majin is going to have to reset once again. Crocster looking pretty healthy here. Three ults and 2 more on the way. Only with one invis, both support ults on the other team. Forces out a White Fox ult as well. Matches with the Rocket, immediately ults. Amazing combo by Strange there, able to take out people who were just damage bursted by that Rocket boost. Really good damage. I don't think they were quite expecting that Rocket ult to last long enough to where Strange had purely 100 on his burst and just killed people through that ult. Especially that White Fox. I don't think she was expecting that. Looks like they're gonna go up top here. They do lose their Venom and their Star-Lord. They still have to touch. Strange is already out, so it's not like they can do a TP now. Really nice initial pick here. Does you ult on the back line, takes out the Invis. Nice Star-Lord ult here. Manages to escape. I did not see that Elsa. That is completely my fault. I'm still still thinking about that. I'm still thinking about those penny mines at the very beginning, I'm not gonna lie. I was wondering what she was sitting in the corner for. Oh man. Let me lock in, dude. That was hilarious to me. Oh, okay. Both teams doing an Invis Strange team up. Wondering if they're gonna do any TPs right off the bat, maybe? They have TP. Do they have TP? Both sides have the chance to TP here. But only Majin has that Cyclops ult waiting in the back. First regular initial picks here. Nothing special. Gonna immediately push into point. Looks like Majin's gonna opt to take this top side first. Crocster immediately on point. Majin still trying to find those initial picks. Gets the Cyclops ult out, but doesn't get any confirmed kills there. Does put some pressure on Majin. Manages to force a rocket ult matched with an Invis ult. Cyclops ult inbound. Both the Strange and the Cyclops ult here, but nothing confirmed right off the bat. They're doing a really nice job cleaning up the rest of this fight. Good stuff by Croc. Their ults aren't necessarily landing, but they're applying enough pressure to just force some type of bad positioning or reaction from Majin. But it does look like Majin is lining up for a Strange TP as an introduction for this next fight. Does take out the enemy Strange. Revive is used. Also takes out the Cyclops. Jumps in. Gets both supports, but is stunned by the Emma. Does manage to get the rest of his team. And you see what I'm saying? The ults themselves aren't killing the team for both sides. It's the follow-up damage and just the coordination from both teams is what's killing this or ending these fights. Cloak to push them back. Really nice kills here. Taking advantage of that Cloak ult. Able to make them go right back into spawn. Both sides are looking pretty healthy too as well. Majin still has another support ult while Crocster is still building towards theirs. As well as a couple DPS ults. And it doesn't matter for Emma, she's pushing straight in with that Emma ult. Really nice LOS job by Majin. Oof. A lot of ults here. Nobody's using him. Really nice picks. Does get pushed away, but at least one confirmed kill by that strange TP. I mean, strange ult. Really nice pressure by Croc. Croc is looking pretty good for this next fight. They do have Elsa for this next fight, but they're gonna have to win both this fight and the next if they want to keep this round for them and end the match. Does get 2-3. Managed to pull them back to their side. All the way back there. Forces a mag ult to survive. Still does manage to survive just barely, but Invis has popped her ult to isolate them. Does take out the Strange with ult, but he has TP to come back. As long as they stall just long enough, find a moment to touch, they'll be able to fight it or fit in another fight. Strange TP coming in. Is anybody there to touch? Unfortunate. Was still holding on to that Strange TP and ult, but unfortunately nobody was there to touch. So, first game goes to Crocs. Who gets it? I'm kind of wondering. Ah, the Elsa. I was low-key expecting the Strange to get it. I'm not gonna lie. The Strange on their team? I don't know. I was expecting Crocster to get it, but the pure amount of damage and confirmed kills by Elsa Bloodstone. You can't ignore that. I wish I had what you call it, those tools that let you like do replays of the most recent like clips that you make, and like you just play them over these like awkward moments. Because I have, hold on, I have this, right? I have the pause button that shows up, boop, and then like that's like an overlay that just shows you animation or whatever. But I feel like, is there a way I can replace that with like generic clips that come from the match that I just played? I know the actual Rivals Twitch does that. They'll just pull like crazy plays or MVP moments and play them there. I feel like I could pull it off. There's got to be a function out there somewhere that I can just steal or acclimate to my own use, quote unquote. Looks like they're swapping out Freshie for Oh Captain, My Captain. I don't think that's his actual name, is it? There's no way. I think he's glazing his captain. I'm gonna make that. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that. I want to see that first part again. The penny mines. Because I saw them in the flight, and I saw them where they were placed. I want to see the lineup though from the player perspective. I didn't get the chance to look at that. I know there's a lineup for Burn It T'Challa Convergence, but I didn't think there was one for Domination of all map pools. It also has me wondering, how do they calculate, you know, the lineups too? Always wondered that. Looks like they're trying to bring in their I think their captain, maybe? It was their captain, right? It says I am. Still kind of waiting for that. One player to show up. I'm gonna give him 10 seconds and then I'm gonna go back to doom scrolling if I'm being so for real. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not saying the other number. 8, 9. It's compiling shaders. Am I right or am I right? Speaking of that, if I'm hot take, the compiling shaders part, they need to implement that into Overwatch because I'm tired of starting up a match and having to wait until my computer acclimates for the first like 1 or 2 minutes within a match. I used to get so annoyed by loading shaders in Rivals, but now I kind of understand. I need that for Overwatch too. Please just put that in the game because it gets so annoying when I have to drop to like 90 FPS and wait for my perfect 144 30 minutes later. I don't know. That and hey chat, it's your favorite? No. Why are we lying? Why are we LARPing? Anyway. Okay, yeah, they're good. Maybe, yeah, computer, blow this person up. Computer. Looks like they're doing Museum of Contemplation. Kind of hoping they play Star-Lord here. I don't know. I don't know what it is about playing Star-Lord on this map, but it just feels comfy. Feels right. Oh, computer. See, like, this music is amazing. Rip this Roman Empire. Just an hour and a half until me off. Chop. Just leave work early, dude. Honestly. Oh, wait. I thought we agreed that you would just, you know, not text and chat and focus on your job. Do your job. Looks like a traditional Gambit ban for both sides. Still saving that Cyclops as well, but I'm suspecting, oh, okay. A group ban. I thought they were gonna ban Groot. Chat, do I call it? Chat, run a poll. Chat, does she quit her job? Run a poll. Yeah, it's looking like the same, pretty much the same bans as last time. I'm on break, you dimwit. Okay, well, you're a numbnut, so nah boo boo. Looks like they opted for a Elsa Bloodstone ban this time around. Pretty threatened by that MVP, eh? Also saving that Luna while banning their Luna. It's kind of crazy to see that Gambit is banned every single time. I don't know. I'm still gonna die on that hill that Gambit is not that much of a problem.
Could make all the difference.
I'll numb your yo. Yo, clear comms. Clear something. Oh hell no. No. Stop. Looks like Crocster's doing 222 here. And as well as Majin, kind of looks like it. Why does Star-Lord's hair look like fake here?
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. Got a Hulk and Venom coming in here, as well as that Daredevil. I'm gonna use that as a threat now. Please do not use that as a threat. Please don't. Don't use that as a threat. In fact, I don't even think that's a threat. Got our initial fight here. Already froze that Groot. Kind of just poking in and out now. Looks like Venom and Hulk might be lining up for something here. Immediately into the back line here. Got that Jeff and has isolated that Groot. Daredevil also messing up that back line. Really nice fight coordination by our Venom and Daredevil here. Really nice initial fight that they were able to pull off. Who's growling in my ear? Okay, anyway. Coming in for a possible another dive. Venom's already in again. Does manage to take out that Daredevil. Also takes out that Rogue. Has already used his E. Applying good pressure on this front line here, but loses their Cyclops, unfortunately. Looking for that backline once again here. Does lose their Luna, unfortunately. Star-Lord in the backline, cleaning up the rest of the mess he made. Nice cleanup by Crocster. Looking like Crocster kind of realized what kind of comp they were going for and is starting to peel a lot more for these concurrent fights. Start to push them back very far. Really good Cyclops ult to take out that Groot. Isolates that Venom. She almost dies but gets away. Then a ult to match the Cloak ult. Matched with a White Fox ult. Does lose their second support, so after this White Fox, it's over. Majin looking really healthy here despite the Rogue ult in the back line. Nice cleanup on that Rogue there. Might be lining up for an ult here. Does die, but manages to combo with the Cyclops. Takes out both DPS. But Star-Lord has ult here. Really nice cleanup. Does he die? He does. It's only the tanks left on the point. Might be able to just stay long enough. Ah, does die. I am not buying you an Apple Watch. Go away. Get your own menu. Daredevil is lining up for her ult here. Looking for that perfect positioning. He realizes that they don't have any support ult, so he's going straight in. Does not care about who he is interacting with, but he does die in ult, unfortunately. All thanks to the rogue. Venom does get a chance to ult here, but not a lot of heavy damage from him. Does manage to kill their rogue, but traded with the Hulk kill. Cyclops immediately ults in. And it does have ult here. Does the Luna ult. Matched with a Cloak ult. No ults on the board. After this, it's just pure fights. Does manage to push them away from point, and they barely touch. Does kill their Daredevil. Looking like Venom and Hulk is going to have to carry it for the rest of this time. Matches the White Fox ult with another White Fox. Crocster's coming up on their ults first here. Does die with ult. Rogue has ult popped, but she's away from point. Majin does get their Hulk ult out as well. Kills 2. Clean up once again, trying, looking, still looking. Does get the Strange, but the Venom is still up. Venom has ult again. He's still able to live through this. Does die in the ult. Nice clutch Cyclops ult at the end there, killing the Venom in his puddle. They were fighting heavily for that point. Super heavily. Indeed just sent me an email saying we need a vibe coder for $20 an hour. There's people genuinely looking for specifically a vibe coder. That's hilarious.
Before you attack. Get ready.
I mean, I'm gonna look at that email later.
You know, maybe I could take you on a private tour of the galaxy after this, huh?
But looks like Majin's opting for a Angela on defense now. With the Strange. I think Crocster's keeping up with the same kind of comp here, but swapping out one of the supports for a Mantis, trying to increase that damage and speed boost for attack. Does get grabbed in her flying animation. Gets punished heavily for that. Manages to push back Majin all the way around this corner. They're solely relying on Strange to frontline here. But looks like they have enough time to recover. He switched to Venom this time around. Get back to work. Does take out that Bucky. Backline still kind of duking it out despite the Venom in the back. Almost loses their Groot here, but the Strange is low as well in the corner. Barely holding on by a thread. Does die, unfortunately. Bucky's still coming back. He's close to ult, but his team is almost dead here. Cyclops ult to clear the back line. Does manage to get a reset on his ult, but forgets to touch point, unfortunately. Really good play by Crocster there, especially that clutch moment with the Cyclops ult at the end of the first round. Who deserves it? I'm thinking Cyclops. Of course. Yep, it's Cyclops. Able to dish out a crazy amount of damage, especially against that those fat tanks that were on the board. And that Venom in the back line. But it's best out of 5, so we're not done just yet. And I was almost expecting Star-Lord to get that MVP, but I'm surprised to see that he wasn't dishing out that much damage compared to this Cyclops that they have. He was doing an incredible job kind of cleaning up or forcing out some type of reaction by Majin, but it looks like just the pure amount of statistics, just pure amount of damage that the Cyclops was giving out. Give him that MVP. Ooh, are they gonna pick a Convoy or Convergence? I guess I can pick from either, all 3. But I'm gonna guess Kunlun, Midtown, Holojolia, or Hell's Heaven. It's one of those. Central Park! That is not what I said, bro. I gave like 4 options and they picked Central Park. Alright. Haven't seen Central Park in a while, so I'm wondering what kind of comp they're going to introduce to us here. All I remember from Central Park is Punisher being really annoying on that first point, and then not annoying anymore, but they're not playing Blade. I see that Blade. There's no way they're playing Blade. I refuse to believe that. But looks like they're switching it up this time around, not really caring about protecting or banning that Gambit, and instead opting for a Cyclops ban right off the bat. Really threatened by the damage output that Cyclops had last game, so looks like they want to target man right off the rip and actually protect that Groot. So it looks like they might be opting for maybe a group play with Cyclops, especially since they banned their Cyclops. But since that happened, Crocster's gonna take advantage of that and save the Gambit. Actually surprised that they haven't done anything about that. Oh, I guess they did. They banned both the Rocket and the Star-Lord, so they don't have any chance to fight back with a combo like that. Oh my god, they protected Elsa. Also banned Rogue. I guess she was a bit of a problem, especially in that first fight, last match.
Right heroes could make all the difference.
Can I say it? Groot looks geeked out, man. Especially in his Lord and his champion Lord animation. You know, for a plant, he's huffing and puffing real hard. I don't know how I feel about that. He looks like he's huffing and puffing, you know, pretty consistently. I don't know. It bothers me that a plant like him needs to Used to inhale and exhale that much. But looks like 222 from Crocster and 222 from Majin as well. But it looks like they're opting for a Luna and Loki backline on attack instead of the more traditional Loki Luna on defense. Got that initial setup here by Groot.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No comment. Anyway,
Stop them from securing the mission area.
wondering if that trap had a specific reason they set up like that. Getting that first initial touch by Venom there. Almost kills the Daredevil. He tries to take advantage, but he realizes there's Loki clones. See if anybody gets trapped here. Does take out the Bucky. I didn't even realize that. It's a 5v6 right now. Does take out the other Bucky. Bucky's traded right now. Does lose the Groot. Daredevil trying his best to take out the rest of these supports. Does take out the Luna, and the Invis is gone. They don't have any supports to keep this point anymore. But it looks like they're lining up for a Strange TP to come back. Wondering if they have enough time here. Does capture the Bruce out of the portal, but doesn't seem like they realized. Loki Rune's now out. They getting a lot of pressure on this Strange TP, but they're not seeming to kill anything here. Does kill the Daredevil. Groot captures that back line, able to put a lot of pressure on them, but doesn't kill the Luna. Luna does have ult here, can't save the point. But they might be matched with a Invis ult. Seeing if any other ults go off here. Looking like they just want to do a hard reset. Forces the Loki runes. Doesn't get a reset, surprisingly. Nice combo by our team here, but both the Luna and Strange ult are now out to save the day. Just managed to capture that backline, but Luna's doing a good job staying with them. Entire team is still healthy. Really good travel time by our boy Luna. Able to stay with that team. And is isolating their Luna right now. No tanks on the board for Crocster. Doesn't have a DPS either. Might be looking like a hard reset here. Doesn't have enough time to TP, but Venom is doing a kind of a good job stalling. Does use both his E and his ult to hold point, but looks like they finally got that first checkpoint. Really good job by that Luna, keeping up with the Elsa Bloodstone ult, not letting them get taken away. Pretty much looking like traditional cleanup here by Majin. Oh my god. Does get taken out here, unfortunately. Groot might be lining up for an ult here. Ooh, gets blocked off by both the White Fox and Strange Shield, but they're still applying a lot of pressure in this corridor. Manages to get the Phoenix, still forcing them to fight this very close quarter area. But Strange might be lining up for a jump play here if he can get the chance. They need to do something, but a lot of ults on the board. Daredevil dies, but Hulk is still there, as well as the Punisher. They get point, and Luna manages to keep her ult as well as the Loki. They do lose that second point, but Crocster is looking healthy for another fight right off the bat. They have both ults on the board, and they just took out their Daredevil as well. Still looking for that advantage here. Keeping track of all the people on the board. Media kills off the bat, but looks like Strange is put in a bad position. Is forced to use that Luna ult. White Fox does manage to immediately die in her ult somehow. I didn't even realize that. But it's looking like they might have to kite for Crocster. Completely back up here. Groot still kind of holding on to that ult. Saving that for the last second. He knows that Crocster doesn't have any support ults to come in with. And he's immediately taking advantage of that. Gets a nice 3k. Manages to survive just barely. Thank you to the Luna. Nice cleanup on the Angela. And it's looking like... Do they touch here? It did switch to Spidey. Ooh, just barely too high. And that's the first round to Majin.
Time to switch things up, including which side you're on. You'll need a
Still kind of thinking about that Luna ult that managed to follow that Elsa monster. That was really nice. Now, I'm kind of wondering how they're going to react to a dino. Looks like they're doing a dino on attack this time around. So, doesn't look like they're switching up the comp too much on defense. Pretty much keeping the exact same thing. But they will have to react to that dino and Punisher combo. One way or another. In my experience, Punisher and Bucky does tend to have this like damage wall effect that a lot of people just can't cross. So I'm wondering how Majin will handle this. Daredevil taking note of the people on the board. Loki clones are noticed, but Daredevil's still kind of hanging around back here. Acting like Batman. What are we gonna do, Daredevil? They're getting a lot of ground here. Bucky does notice the Daredevil in the back here. They do lose their dino, surprisingly. And they trade with the Daredevil and the Mag. Looking like a possible reset here, but they still got the dino to apply pressure and build that ult for the next fight. Hey, Adam. Daredevil still kind of poking at them, prodding, seeing if they can get anything off rip. Groot forces those Loki runes and Bucky hook, unfortunately. Team still getting pushed back despite the amazing Bucky pull by dive DVS here. Does confirm the kill on Groot that second time pulling him in. Looking like he's taking advantage of that Luna ult as well. Still pushed back by that Luna ult, unfortunately. But they got a traditional Gambit and Punisher combo. Forces a Luna ult, but Loki's already off the board. Hulk and Strange TP are also off the board. They have to win this fight if they want to keep this point. They did manage to take out both DPS here, but Luna ult is saving a lot of the time that they're gonna have to push through. Does kill the Groot almost at max health thanks to that Luna damage change. And it's looking like a 4v3 here. Luna applying that pressure despite being a support. Does get punished for it, unfortunately. Still managing to take out that Loki in the back. Really nice combo here by Groot and Bucky. Does lose his life, but he still has his reset. Oh! Really nice job here surviving that Bucky and Groot combo. Our other Bucky still has ult here as well. Looks like they're opting to take more of a high ground approach here, not running down main. Not as much as least. Venom in the back line. Does manage to waste a lot of cooldowns and even take the attention off of the mag there, causing him to die. Does confirm both the mag and Daredevil kill, forcing them back up a good amount. Bucky looking for that pull into the room. Does get frozen. Does die, unfortunately. And Daredevil might be lining up for an ult here. Both Gambit and Luna on the enemy team have ults, but they're trying their best to just kite and wait for the next run around. Really good pressure by Daredevil, but unfortunately dies. Croc and Majin looking really healthy on ults here, but it's looking like Gambit is going first. Oh, they double support ulted. Got both the Gambit and Luna for Majin. She copies. Punisher trying to take advantage of the lack of support ults on the board. Still kind of pushing in mag. Absorbed mag ult by the enemy mag. Deviled Rage get immediately cancelled. Does manage to force out Loki clones. Does kill him immediately in his ult. Really interesting exchange there. I never knew that mag's ult can be completely absorbed by another mag. Looks like they're opting for a Angela for this bridge part. Both teams don't have any ults here, so it's looking like good on traditional poke battle. Daredevil still doing his job, pinging people. See if somebody gets pulled here by our Angela.
Much better.
Does manage to get the mag, but gets pulled out of the animation. Really good pull by our Invis there. She is coming up on ult as well. Does look like she uses it to push in, isolates that Punisher and mag, pulls in the Bucky as well. Really good utility by our Invis here. Taking advantage that she knows that there's no Invis ults, no support ults to match hers, and manages to kill most of the team thanks to her utility. Bucky and Punisher have ult here. Pushing in, it seems. Matched with the Punisher ult. Does get one. Cleans up a second one. Looking at the tanks now. Takes out both tanks and the invis. Really nice combo. Very traditional combo. You love to see it. Why does Gambit stand like that? My bad. My bad, bro. Unnecessary shade, 15 yards. 15-yard penalty. Mag ult to get out of spawn. Got his first victim. Bucky following up. Doesn't get his reset, but forces out a Luna ult in response. Still have that Bucky ult to put pressure on the backline. Forces a Luna ult, but still ults anyway. Unfortunately, doesn't get... Ooh, doesn't get a reset on his ult. Mag applying that pressure as well. Gets shielded off by that invis. The Devil's out. Gets caught in the TP, unfortunately. But Hulk is doing a nice job cleaning up for him. Does manage to, once again, isolate those tanks thanks to the invis ult. It's looking like game might... Yep. Really good job by our Majin team. Putting a lot of pressure, especially that invis. Nice to see that invis didn't stay on the defensive. Went straight for the kill on that entire team. Especially that Gambit and Punisher combo. Nice to see that both the traditional and non-traditional effects are coming in well. With the Gambit and Punisher combo. I love seeing that. The speed boost on Punisher is just amazing. And I guess the damage increase? I don't know. Punisher already has a lot of damage by herself. Or himself. However you want to identify that pun. But looks like MVP goes to our GOAT Magneto. Got a lot of confirmed kills. Oh my god. Also managed to do more damage than the Bucky. Actually, did he do more damage than the Punisher? Or at least similar damage. Oh my god, he did do more damage than the Punisher. That's crazy. Looks like they're ready. Might be seeing a comeback by our Majin Monsters here. Did a really good job on that convergence map, but looks like not a lot. Ooh, not a lot of my favorite maps are left. Only ones I really like is Krakoa Domination, Midtown, and Kunlun. I would say I like Holojalia. Ingsguard. Got bored waiting for the 10 minutes to pass before it let me chat, and then I forgot I had your stream open. Yeah, I wish I didn't have to do that. I remember back in the day, I used to just have it completely open, just like you can chat, blah blah blah. I don't care. But oh my god. Hey, you wanna buy my art? Hey, you wanna get this? You wanna get that? No offense to the people hustling out there, but don't hustle me, man. Please. And I'm tired of it. It's the same effect that door-to-door salesmen have. Like, you understand that you're doing this for a job, but don't do it to me. No, keep that somewhere else. Yeah, you get it, dude. Stream for an hour and got 3 bots, dude. I don't know. And like, what makes it worse? I'm a dead streamer, by the way. Yeah, what makes it worse is that for a time being, I had it where all you had to do was follow and then you could chat, you know, immediately. Yeah, that didn't work either. In fact, that kind of for a time inflated my follower account. I think at the time I started at 50, right? 50 followers or something, you know, people who actually liked my stuff. And then I turned on that setting, and because bots knew that I had that setting on, they would just immediately follow, drop their stuff, and then keep on following me, but never interact with me again. That inflated it by 20 followers, and oh my god, I don't know how I feel about it, dude. Cause it's not actual people, you know what I mean? It's not actual people who follow me. It's not actual human beings in the first place. It's fake. Yeah, so many of them were like, hey, I've been a fan of your stream for a bit now, and I'm like, yeah, dude. All part of the script, man. All part of the script to convince you to buy their merch. I don't know. But looks like they're banning Loki this time around. Pretty much the same bans and protects, but looks like they got scared that they might ban their Magneto. So Majin made sure to protect that MVP from last game. Still opting for that Elsa and Star-Lord protect here. I don't know how people play a character enough to get Champion Lord. I mean, the closest I ever got to Champion Lord on a character was Bucky, and I think I have him at Centurion or something. But I remember being completely obsessed with Bucky. Like, the only thing I only played was Bucky every season. So I can't imagine how much more of a Bucky player I need to be to get Champion Lord, and then get the other, I think, with the other badge after Champion Lord. I don't know. It's just I'm not berating it. I'm saying it's interesting. Interesting how much time is put into each character. Looks like 2-2 on both sides, if I'm correct. Yep. Still taking advantage of that open gambit by Majin. Couple initial pokes here and there. Nothing too crazy just yet. Still got that rogue in the back. Does manage to get away here. Got that first initial fight. And corner. Nothing too crazy just yet. Got that pick on the Daredevil. Might get the mag as well. Does manage to push him back to spawn. Doesn't force out any more kills, but might get this mag here. Does take out the mag. Really nice stagger by Croc here. Looking like they're opting for no change. They're still gonna try to push this. Nothing too crazy just yet, but we are coming up on a couple ults here. First ult with Gambit. Meshed with a cloak ult. Hulk does get mad here. Jumps straight in, does get that Elsa Bloodstone, forces a Diamond Form and Invis ult. Gets the Star-Lord matched with the Magneto ult. Doesn't get a confirmed kill with the mag just yet. But Cyclops going in with that ult there. Does die in ult. But they're taking out a lot of the backline on Crocster. Does manage to take care of that Star-Lord as well. Really nice job by Majin here. I saw them switch to Strange earlier, but looks like they swapped back off because I think they thought they were going to lose that fight. But Crocs are looking really healthy for a retake here. Still got that Elsa Bloodstone and tank ults pushing in with that Emma right off the bat. Got both the DPS. Took out 2 confirmed kills. Got the backline as well. Still holding on to that Gambit. Trying to do a full kite, but looking like he might die here. Really nice surprise pressure by our Emma. Still kind of holding on to that ult. Another Gambit ult. Catches 3, kills 2. Really nice surprise ult once again by Majin. Looking like a confirmed kill, possibly. Ooh, almost gets reversed, but manages to survive. Crocs are still looking very healthy for this next interaction in the last 20 seconds. Forces out a Starlet ult. Let's see if anybody dies here. Groups up in the side, freezes him with that Hulk. They survive the ult, but they only have 5 seconds to touch point with no ults. Forces a Rogue ult. Dies, unfortunately. Hulk in the back line. Looking like he might lose his form here. They have both the Cloak and Invis ult. But it looks like Mag is looking for his next target. Doesn't manage to kill anybody, unfortunately, but Bucky tries to make up for that. Forces a Invis ult. No ults on the board. But Crocster's looking really healthy still. Really nice strange TP, but Emma is applying that pressure inside the TP. Manages to get 1. Still fighting very heavily on that TP there. Gambit ult to try to force out some action, some recovery. But that looks like game for Crocster. Am I stupid? I just said game. I meant round. Round 1 for Crocster. Doing an impressive job just holding on to that first point, but Majin can still come back, especially with the fact that they managed to push it up into that second corner. So kind of wondering what they do against this same comp. It seems no switch ups except for the Jeff on Crocster side. Going back to that traditional Venom for Majin. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that Venom. Anyway. Going back to that Daredevil and Cyclops combination. Really going back to their roots from the first and second match. Almost kills that Gambit there with the initial fight, but does manage to live. Star-Lord already in the back line. Does manage to take out the Cyclops, put a lot of pressure, and taking out 2 more kills. Does survive too.
That was close.
Really nice lasering by our boy. Doing a good job just taking advantage of his mechanical skills to take out these people who are just standing way too still. Looks like a strange TP is in order, but I'm wondering if they do touch in the first place. Venom is almost dead. Unfortunate. And that's game for Crocster. Now it's game. Well-deserved MVP by our boy Star-Lord. Was absolutely lasering people for that last round. That's actually surprising. He got less damage than our Elsa, but more kills and then more final hits. So I think it's just the amount of one clips he was able to pull off was what bumped his stuff up. Good plays by both sides, but looks like Crocster is going to take the win this time around. Jaku, thank you for the follow.